Okay, hello fellow Skippy racers. I've loaded up the Skippy at Silverstone, this week's track. I've been running for the last, actually I don't even know what time it is anymore, probably the last hour or two. I have a bit of a funny feeling in my stomach, but I think that's just because I skipped breakfast just so I could jump into the Rift this morning. But so far so good, no motion sickness for me. And I've had a couple of spins. The only time I sort of feel something is if I come to a dead stop very quickly. Or I did have a go at Bathurst just earlier, and certainly got the sensation of the stomach dropping when I was going through the dipper, but so far so good. I haven't really played around with that much in the graphics settings or anything. I just pretty much set everything to low, and in the INI file I set the PPD down to 120 from the default 150 because I am running a GDX 970 and an i5 4690K, and neither of them are overclocked at the moment. So not the most powerful system, but it's happily running near enough to the 90 FPS. I haven't really figured out what the asynchronous time warp or anything like that does yet, so I don't know when exactly that's kicking in. It hasn't gone down to 45 FPS at all since I've been playing. So I don't know whether it's enabled by default or not, but I'll have a play around with that and see how it looks. But overall it's pretty good. The car itself looks really nice. I can't actually get that screen door. I don't get that screen door effect on the car, but definitely in the distance, the track and the sky and everything, the grass, you do get a bit of a screen door effect, but I don't really care, to be honest. What you're getting with VR experience is so much better than what you're losing coming from a monitor. Just getting the sense of the slides there, actually seeing those little, what are they, little bumps on the apex of that corner, actually seeing those in 3D rather than just being some little 2D object that you run over and you feel the reaction in the steering wheel. You can actually see it in the VR. In terms of field of view as well, I can just see the tips of my mirrors. When I was running my monitor, I had a single 29-inch ultra wide, and I was running a field of view in that where it was getting cut off about halfway through each mirror. So although the field of view is not massive, it's larger than what I was running on my monitor anyway. So for me that's a win. And just the ability to look around, I can use my mirrors now. Actually I had them turned off because they were pointless before, but you know, I can see and use my mirrors. I can actually see my rear wing, so that'll be maybe handy if someone runs up the rear end and bends my rear wing. And I did notice I can see my front wing as well. The audio is pretty good as well. I'm just using the Rift headphones, and it's really good actually. And I haven't really got a sense of the positional sound when you rotate your head, but I'm sure when I jump on with other cars I'll start to experience that as well. So the cost was 751 Australian dollars as of Wednesday when I purchased it. I think the Australian dollar was 75.3, and I think considering the price of triples, I don't see the point. I don't see why you'd want to invest in triples anymore. Not that I had triples, but that was what I was tossing up to him is this or triples, and considering how difficult it would be to set up a stand, a rig for triples and everything, the Rift actually just plugged in and went through the simple setup procedure. It only took probably 10 minutes, and it was done. Jumped into iRacing and it just works automatically, no problem at all. So it's been a really good experience for me. So if you're like me and you've been sitting on the fence, I'd absolutely recommend grabbing one now. For 750 bucks, it's such a good experience. So I don't know if I'll use it in this Sunday's super skip race. I might do a bit more testing and just see how I go first, but yeah, this is pretty awesome. So there you go. As you can see, the my livery is looking pretty nice there that Russell's done. But yeah, highly recommend. If you got the spare cash, give it a go.